Welcome back, my friends. Another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Cutler. Now, this rousing rendition is coming to you from the back of a parking lot because I jumped out to get something to drink and locked the keys in the truck. So, old Scad's been sitting out here about 3 hours enjoying myself, Of course, Megan's let me know that this shouldn't happen again, and I appreciate that so much, honey. I hadn't thought about that. Love you. That girl. Now, I know she's going to watch this go right upside my head when I get home. So that's about shit. Now, I'm telling you right now, honey, Judge done told you hit me again, you're going to jail. So, just letting you know. What I got two things. One, my main man, Joseph Smith, my son, nephew, whatever you want to call him, nephew-in-law, I don't know. It's his birthday today, man. Happy 14th birthday. Uncle Scab, Aunt Megan's proud of you, son. We love you. We'll see you this weekend. Now, Joseph can cut up some fruit, and this weekend what I'm going to do is take a bunch of fruit out there, and we're going to have a cut-a-palooza. So, Bubba, happy birthday. I hope it's a great one, and you don't take after Uncle Scab. The other thing is, Dory shot me some footage today. Man, we're getting close. Tactical Designs by Dory. Dude, it's going to be jam up. We got all kind of colors of Kydex. We got camouflage, black, blue, pink. I mean, son, you name it, we got it. Fuchsia. Just whatever, you may need. Got some ostrich skin boots. Get you one of them fuchsia Kydex sheets. Go right with it. Knife I'm going to talk to you about real quick. About a pick-a-lot guy's getting here. And I'll charge about $180 for 2 seconds worth of work, which I may stab him with this knife. I'm just, just a man on the edge. Well, ETM, the company I work for, is going to pay for it, and they are a jam-up company. I mean that. They first rate, love working there, so I'm just kidding about stabbing anybody. We just talked about the brand. That wouldn't be good for the brand. So, old Scabber, just kidding. What I got for y'all, trying to not to blind you to death. This is my Miller. Y'all hear me talk about it all the time. Now, there's some debate. I think Kirk gave me this, or I took it from him, or I gave him some money and probably didn't give him near enough. Anyway, he knew how much I loved this knife. Very few times in life, or in my life, have I ever come across any object that I just was like, just kind of a weird, had to have it, kind of, not a bond, but a bond. It just talked to me. Now, it's not for everybody. It's a huge butcher knife. It's like a 7-inch blade. This is that glass bead micarta. It's actually pinned. I mean, dude, it's beautiful. I know I've showed y'all this before. Just work with me. It's CPM 154. The guy who made it is Steve Miller. Miller Blades in Florida. Now, not Miller Brothers, and it's not the Miller that makes things out of tool steel. His name is Steve Miller. I actually had a great email conversation with Steve last month. At the beginning of the year, he's moving about an hour or two from me. I think Kirk and I are going to take a ride down. Maybe Dale, Jimbo, the boys. We'll just get the whole crew and go down there and wear the guy out. But we're going to go down. I'm trying to get an interview with him. I'm going to show y'all this again. And if I've showed you this knife, I'm really not sorry, because it's my favorite knife. It is my EDC. That's why I like working with what I do, with the utilities outside. This is something I use every day. Like I said, it's CPM 154. It's an older one. But son, you talking about, just look at that. Just perfect in the hand. Beautiful, beautiful blade design. Beautiful ergonomics. It's like a big, huge butcher knife. Everybody needs one. But it's this. Let me see if I got something. Y'all know old Scab got something. I got something. Here we go. Let's get this broomstick. So that's really kind of a pain in the ass to kind of, usually the broomsticks are a little hardened, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Get there in front of the light. Of course, shit. Do like this. Get my good side. Look at there. Got some feather sticks there. Blew right through that. Let's see what kind of chop it does. Look at that. Let's see again. Look at there. This thing is a bad motor scooter, son. It just blows right through this stuff. Now, this knife I use every day. I had a dude at work, Mark. I talk about these people like y'all know them. You'll be like, yeah, Scab, everybody knows that guy. cut that in twain, son. Y'all didn't even see it. If I'd have had a backup camera, you'd have seen it, son. But he did one of them Japanese style, you know, where take the bevel out and all that. This has been a year and a half ago. Look at that blade. I've stropped it once or twice. The other day I used Carl's trick, cross the window. And this thing just gets it done. It's a feather sticking machine. It's got great, I mean, it just feels good. You know, if I want to sit around and whittle with it, like while I'm waiting for the guy for about hour number 3, can do all this stuff. I swapped trucks again today for the 75th time, or I'd have some of that fine, well, it's actually in the front. Hold on one second, let me show you. Or it's a new one. Look here, got some of that rope. Just cutting through it. Look at that. Cut it in twain, son. Again. That's a little too small to be cutting little fat fingers. Great knife. Love this knife. Let's see if we can do 2 together. Oh, yeah. Well, jerked them out of my hand. Y'all get the picture. Great knife. I just want to show you this again. Bead blasted. CPM 154. I'd say that's kind of a drop point. Very small ricasso. Nice choil here. Full tang. Got to have that full tang construction. Now, if it's on CQC channel, be one of them Bowie style knives, give one of them buoys. This is not a Bowie. This is a large knife. Listen, 22 veterans a day commit suicide. Pray for our Leos. Pray for our addicts. Y'all need help? Call me. I'm Scab. You're not, and we're gone.